Here. I'm good. I'm good. I was on the internet a few weeks ago, and I came across a place called EHT Comics. For those people that are familiar with South Jersey, EHT stands for Egg Harbor Township. Now, when I saw that, I was surprised, I was delighted, and I was also kind of angry that there was a comic book shop in my hometown where I grew up, and I didn't even know about it. Turns out, it's not a shop. So, it's a house where a gentleman by the name of Dom, who is the self-described Howard Hughes of local comic book collectors, resides.
So he does by appointment only.
He does by appointment only. So
we got an appointment.
And we got an appointment, which is great. And I follow this guy on social media, and his name sounds familiar. I feel like I know Dom, but I just can't remember whether I know Dom.
About to find out.
Yeah, about to find out. So get in touch with Dom. We make our appointment, and I get sent this email that contains the address and a small little set of guidelines for the house. I'm really intrigued about this place simply because when we go to places like with Frankenstein Comics, with all the other shops that we've been to, with Stormwatch, we have people telling us about these places that are great. That
are appointments only.
You have to go here, you have to go to this shop, you have to go to this shop. Nobody that I know that I've seen has actually been to EHT Comics before.
Is this like a setup to get murdered?
I would like to hope not. Hopefully my intuition is correct on this. I take Dom for a very serious comic book collector. That he does quite a bit of social media stories and like news articles. He tries to teach people a lot about comic books, and he does giveaways on his Twitter and his Facebook. You won't be able to find out where the shop is.
You have to make an appointment.
Because it's his house. So we are on our way back to my old stomping grounds where most of my family still even lives, in Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey, which is very, very close to where we live now. I'm optimistic about this, but I know his books are all very high grade. He apparently has a very large but very high quality collection. I'm sure the books that I could be looking for, I got a couple books in my head that I would love to come home with today. I would rather do quality over quantity today.
Well, I think that's what you're going to get.
I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to get.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. The EHT Comics, here we come.
So yesterday was a little bit of a washout for us. We tried to film our outro, but the rain was so heavy on the car that
it was so loud we couldn't hear ourselves think. Dried off,
went to bed, woke up,
and here we
gorgeous
are.
day.
And here we are. EHT Comics.
It's a great spot.
Wow.
He's got so many boxes.
Yeah.
You have to make an appointment.
Have to make an appointment.
Hit him up on Twitter.
Yeah, hit him up at EHT Comics on Twitter.
He's got a garage full. And he doesn't just have comics, he does have some old toys. Like he had some Micronaut toys. So
right. Some of the old Micronauts toys still in boxes, in great shape.
The boxes are
boxed as well as on the cards. We saw that he had a Lando Calrissian Skiff Guard figure, and it was unpunched, which is amazing.
and in great condition.
He showed us issues like Batman 6, Cap 100, Teen Titans #2, first appearance of Deathstroke. This guy has quite a collection on him that ranges from the 40s all the way on up.
Yeah.
And he's a nice guy. Actually ended up knowing him. We worked together a long time ago. It was funny to actually run into someone that I had already known, but hadn't seen him in years. Yeah. So it was kind of cool to reconnect and jibber jabber about past work and stuff.
But apparently he did comic book shows back in the day.
Right. He hasn't done comic book shows on a regular in almost 20 years.
But he prides himself in the condition of his books.
Yeah,
they're all in really
he has very
shape.
good condition. So speaking of
books,
why don't we get to what we have here?
Let's show the cool one. So we picked up a deluxe edition. It is Batman versus the Hulk.
Right. Came out. It was for fall of 1981.
How cool that artwork is.
We love it simply because
you don't see too many.
You don't see too many of the DC and Marvel mashups. Exactly, the crossovers. The condition of the book is great shape. Might need to be sat under a couple telephone books, a couple heavy things for a little bit to flatten that a little bit. But this is probably something that we're going to end up framing.
Artwork.
Great piece. For a very good price, grabbed a bunch of the Marvel Comics Presents, which when it originally started out, it was supposed to feature a whole bunch of different Marvel characters. It was supposed to feature a bunch of the different X-Men, go through all different Marvel characters, but after a certain issue, I believe I want to say 39, something like that, they pretty much just only did
like a free-for-all.
Wolverine and Weapon X. That was about it. And then it went on for about, I want to say, 150, 175 issues in that area. So that is something that we just started recently collecting, and we were able to
grab a few issues.
Grab a couple great issues. The Wolverine series, his own series, that is another one that we've been chipping away at, making some really good progress with. And these were all books that we were able to get for $1, $2,
here,
things like that. And there was an issue here and there that was $3 or $4, but, you know, I wasn't even expecting to get prices this good because it is such, you know, I knew we were going to get a good deal, but he's an independent dealer, and, you know, independent dealers never have dollar comics. He has dollar comics. They're all in magnificent shape. I don't know if it'll really show up
Majority
here.
of his books are bagged and boarded.
Right.
There's only like a handful of ones.
Very small handful ones that aren't bagged and boarded, and all the ones that I noticed that weren't bagged and boarded were giant runs of duplicates.
Yeah, that's true. Picked up some Hulks and some Fantastic Fours.
Right, we're able to put a couple dents in our Fantastic Four. It's weird. These like mid to late 300s Fantastic Fours, you can find them, but finding them in great shape for a good deal, they're not worth a lot of money, but a lot of them have just been neglected, and you don't really find great ones. And again, these ones are all magnificent shape.
And then we just grabbed one issue of Uncanny X-Men, because you're pretty solid. I mean, the older issues, like under 100.
Under 100, which are obviously an arm and a leg. We grabbed 167, and it's in phenomenal shape. I know that in the book it is one of the only ones out of a giant run that isn't crossed off, so that feels good for me.
And then he got a big one.
Yeah, I consider it a big one. It wasn't one. It was one that I had been back and forth on whether I was going to get, because everybody is trying to gouge for the price of this. So we're able to pick up Tomb of Dracula, number 10. This is the first appearance of Blade. Marvel Comics. Now, what's great is Dom at EHT Comics has almost this entire run. And I was surprised to find this one in just with the entire run. Got this for a very good price. He cut us a great deal on it, and we almost pulled the trigger on New Teen Titans #2, but it was just, this one, once I saw this, was...
I mean, it's Blade.
It's Blade, yeah. First appearance of Blade. This is a very sought-after comic book that, compared to market value, we got a very good deal at. We didn't go absolutely insane. We brought a budget.
No. Yeah.
Pretty close to stuck to that budget. Maybe went over a smidge. Dom was actually nice enough to bestow on us some trade paperbacks.
These are cool. I want to read that Captain America.
Yeah, the Captain America one, and actually the Spider-Man Soul of the Hunter one is one I'm going to dive into as well.
Oh, there's a Batman in there?
Yeah, there's a couple Batman. Oh. I don't think I can say enough good things about Dom and how he works. There are a lot of private comic book collectors that if they try to sell, they will price them exorbitantly. Great collection. Highly recommend getting a hold of him.
Yeah, get a hold of him, make an appointment, check it out.
Hit him up on Twitter, or I believe it's EHT Comics at Gmail is his email address. You're not going to find an address. He does have a website as well. However, you're not going to be able to find an address for it. You know, he will go through the process with you, which is, it's understandable. He has a great collection, and, you know, he wants to obviously protect his investments, but he let us into his home and he showed us a wonderful time.
Yeah,
and
block out a few hours to go through.
Block out a couple hours because it took us a lot. You know, we made great friends with his wonderful dog buddy.
Oh,
he was adorable little dog.
Little beagle.
Yeah, and you know, we just we did our thing. These comics actually almost came close to getting destroyed when we were leaving because it was raining so bad.
Hard.
So we had plastic bags everywhere, and we were trying to like huddle in the rain as
hide the comics.
Yeah, hide the comics so they don't get ruined. This was awesome. This was our first time really doing someone's house.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And
let's do it again.
I'd like to keep doing it. If anybody out there knows anyone with personal collections that sells, that's in the Northeast, leave a comment below.
Don't forget to keep showing us your hauls every week.
Please keep showing us your hauls.
We just announced that we will be at Chicago Wizard World.
Right, we will be in Chicago
in August.
We are making a trek out to Chicago from New Jersey. So what we need from you guys is to tell us cool places. Recommendations along the way. I-76 all the way through Pennsylvania, and then I believe it goes to I-70 out through Ohio. So we're going to be hitting places on the way there. We're going to take our sweet-ass time from New Jersey out to Chicago. You know, it's not that long of a drive, but right, we're going to do our thing, and hopefully we're going to hit some really cool spots on the way.
So if you're in the area, come see us at Wizard World. We'll have our Dirty Dozen raffle, and we'll have our dollar comics. All the proceeds go to the animal shelter. Come hang out. We'll be shooting a weekend-long webisode. So it's going to be lots of fun. I'm really excited for it.
It's going to be fun. We don't know what booth we're going to be at. It's still 2 months away.
We'll announce it when we get more information so you guys know. And you can buy tickets at www.wizardworld.com. Yep. Or check out any other social media pages. We'll link from there.
Right. EHT Comics.
Yeah, EHT Comics will give you...
You're a good man, Dom. Good man. Really down for the cause. So... Okay. All right.
So overall, we give EHT Comics a big thumbs up. We're going to get back to working on our collection, organizing it, and our toys.
It never ends. Keep in touch with us, guys. Leave a comment below. Let us know what you thought about the episode with new places. Feel free to post pictures to any of our social networks. Tag us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at Comic Trips. Show us your hauls. Keep fighting the good fight. Keep hunting. Stay out there.
Ow!
What? That
really hurt.
That really hurt. Charlie. Sorry.
Barbie.
I am.
Botch. Autobots, roll out.